Layy, the original artist, y'all. Write it out with Layy. 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 Layy. Write it out with Layy. Write it out. Word deep in thought, a lot on the mind. Write it out with Layy. Energy, one of a kind. Interrupts to unwind. It's therapeutic design. It can resonate with someone anytime is the time. Write it out with Layy Night and the whole tribe with the vibe. Open platform space to let loose and unwind. And we pray that you stay. And how I usually slay, closing out line, one love, y'all always I shade. Write it out with Layy. Write it out with Layy. Hey yo, we have a beautiful lineup today, y'all. We have Goldie Verse with the poem Untitled, Layy Night with the poem Observant Seed, Desilu with the poem The Soul's Own Flame, Layy Night with the poem She Stands, a dedication to the rememberable Sister Betty Allen by Sunshine, and a poem by Michelle Hushing Samuels, King of Words. Enjoy, y'all, and have some fun. One love. Peace and light, my whole tribe with the vibe, for real. And welcome to the Write It Out tribe. We are definitely a whole vibe, for real. Ain't nobody better than us, you know what I'm saying? For real. Anyways, y'all, I'm Layy Night, original artist, and I'll be your host, guiding you through this fantastic voyage. As we venture, y'all, for real, as we venture into each artist's mind, to see what they have to say about the word of the month, charisma. I have somebody actually pick that word, so it was a struggle for me because that wasn't my word of choice. But you know what I'm saying? I think I did pretty okay. Anyway, writing it out, y'all, is therapeutic, baby. For real. We got a lineup today, as y'all already heard in the intro. We have 5 fabulous fucking artists with us. Yes, definitely. And I ain't gonna hold y'all, because I got so much to talk about. But the first artist we have up for you is Goldie Verse with the poem Untitled. For me, I personally would title it Would Those Eyes Be Mine? Anyway, check it.
Untitled Poem by Goldie Verse. Self-worth and value. My ongoing battle within. Where do I begin to fix me? I need to be more, but not too much. Don't even know which way to be. Any more charismatic pisses people off. They like it. Better when I hide it. Stay dim lit. One day, eyes closed wide or raise their lids only to find they'd been open the whole time, but blind. Will those eyes be mine? Untitled by Goldie Verse. And I'm out. Peace.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Goldie Verse, for coming through and blessing us with your poem. I want to take this time out, like right now, to shout out my whole tribe with the vibe. Without y'all, there would be no this. Much love and respect to my tribe, always, for real. We're gonna keep on trucking. Keep on trucking. Hey, yeah, but we're gonna keep on trucking, y'all. The next poet up is Layy, original artist, with the poem Observant Sea. Check it. Observant charisma has stepped through the doors. I've taken the mic and I was given the floor. Will I tell you my story, please? Hold all applause. I'll get started, because that's what I'm here for. I thought about pursuing her, yeah, you as love at first sight. I thought about pursuing you with all of my con artisting might, as if you were a prize and I'd win you over or get you to look in my direction with your dreamy honey brown eyes. And I'd balance in your head through your mind, my voice, my swag, style, my charismatic charm. I'd be your choice. There'd be no way you could deny me or turn me aside, you see? No harm. Or be guarded or alarmed, just in awe. I study, observe, and learn your form. As I do most victims that I pray. Every perfection, every flaw. Learn what you like, how you love, how you eat, laugh, even pray. Amen. Amin, inshallah, ashe. And surely you stay, I've done it before. Meeting, whining, and dining, time consuming. It's like a task to the most simplest of chores. It's a job, but with perks. But like a childhood melodic poem flows, so shall I when I stayed. My mentality was still level below zero, bona fide jerk. I want to stop being bad, I imply. But when I do, it hurts. It hurts. A monster I have took time in my soul and mind to create. But yet and still my shallow how half of me wants to have a date. With you, my silver rider, imagining me right beside you. Am I a slave to your hippie style type groove, as royally outrightly misbehaved? Hiding no manumission of your unbind mind. You ain't got nothing to prove. Just between you and me, I'm all you want me to be. Or, shit, I'm gonna be. Just watch and see. I can make you feel how you like or how you'd likingly dislike. It's all in my All About You book. I promise I'll have you hooked. I'm addictive. I'm your drug. I'm your pusher. I'm your plug. You can't get enough, but have had way too much. Feel good. Feel awful, but need me, want me. Even when you don't, you won't say no. And even when you do, you'll mean yes. No worries, just call me your chivalrous knight in shining armor, and I assure you I'll come through. Please say no less. Say no more. Hear that memorable, comforting, welcoming knock at the door? Yep, it's your favorite me, you know who? Just a glimpse of how you'll be stuck on me like glue. Okay, back to the intro story of moi. That's literally all very true. So I told myself, hey yourself, don't stop and feel guilt now. Let's follow through. The quest to have you as my head over heels for me voyage must continue. So I've convinced myself to like your post, lame, some cute, some old, some pointless. But no matter the case, to you, I am now your security and you be my dame. You're already sold. I am a part of your algorithm and you enjoy and like what you see. For I am charisma, can't help but notice me. You giggle at my comments as I parlay in your heart. We exchange numbers. Now that's my favorite part. On phone for hours, talking about your most vulnerable spots, the touchings I will jolt, from your body feel goods to your erotica tingling forget-me-nots. Just remember, I'm not a little, I'm always a lot. Like the cat in the hat, I know lots of cool tricks, and we can have lots of good fun just by enticing you with some of my thing twos and my trusty thing ones. You don't hesitate to embrace, nor do you run. For I am safe. I created that space before you, and I met face to face. Before we were a thing in your mind, we were a thing in mine. So I will say this right now: I want what I want, and I get it somehow. Because I am charismatic, and I always play foul. All desires, but not I. Am I dangerous? Can make you laugh, smile, orgasm, and cry? So if I am lurking cleverly with clear intentions, and I am, trust and believe, think twice before being charmed by charisma, and pay very close attention. That is the quick briefing story. Please don't be in fear, for you will adore me. I'm returning the floor back as I bow. All done. Now you may all cheer, for you are now finessed charismatically, officially, and unofficially aware. Thank you. Thank you. Observe and See by Layy, original artist. Yo, that's what we got right there, you know what I'm saying? And before I keep moving on, I just want to let it be known that this apparel back here that you see hanging, these lovely sneakers right here that you see being worked on, even this hoodie jacket joint that I'm wearing right now, this is all Layy original artist apparel. And I mean, you can contact me, Layy original artist at yahoo.com if you like or are interested in any of the other apparels. I customize some, and then I'll just create some art on my own. And if you see anything you like, you can purchase it. This blazer right here is not for sale though, y'all. It's just an advertisement. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, I just want to let that be known, just in case y'all didn't know that I did a little art too, along with my poetry. I do a lot of other things, but we rocking these today. You know what I'm saying? Some apparel. Word. Anyway, the next poet that we have up is Desi Lou with the poem The Soul's Own Flame. Check it.
This poem is entitled The Soul's Own Flame. What is charisma? Cause it ain't no polished mask or scripted act. It ain't no hollow task. It doesn't have to slick talk, twist, or take, and it damn sure don't gotta charm no snakes. It's the fire in a steady gaze, the truth that blooms through unforced praise, a voice that knows its own deep track. It's not what you lack, but, it's what you give back. No borrowed light or stage appeal, just wounds made gold, the scars made real. It stands its ground when the doubt prevails, a compass set where the soul sets sail. It's silence held when others break, the grace that bends but won't forsake, the hand that lifts, the ear that hears, a utopia safe beyond the fears. So let it rise from your own ground, where roots run deep and love is found. No stolen spark, no phantom call, just you alive, giving your all. Charisma is being seen in the spaces in between, where cracks let in the light and wrong feels right. 'Cause real's the only magic strong enough to hold the night.
Thank you, Desi. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for blessing us with your poem. I love my artists that we have here today. Y'all definitely came through and showed out, and I appreciate that, for real. I'm grateful. Anybody, you can be a part of Write It Out. You know what I'm saying? You could be a part on here on YouTube. Just send me your poem when you discover what the word is for the month, and I got you, for real. If you've been rocking with us for this long, take this time out. Take this time to vibe with us. And drop your poem for the word charisma in the comments below. See that from me going down like that? Yeah, in the comments below, and support us. You know what I'm saying? Because you are now a part of our tribe. And give us a big old thumbs up. You know You know what I'm saying? Subscribe and you will be notified. And share so that someone else can enjoy the vibe as well. For real. With that being said, I bring you the next artist, which is Layy with the poem She Stands. Check it. She Stands by Layy, original artist. She was still alone under a tree, her friend, baobab, weeping willows. Dandelions sway up to her knees, not knowing which way was her destiny. Foggy, no visuals of the vortex to clearly foresee. 4 paths stood before thee. Like a cross, like a red and black young boy, elder male, checkers board, strategic mind boggling, dirt underneath her weary feet. King me? Queen thee? But which way to go was her questioning plead. Refusal to retreat, only to go with intuition of the gut. Chakra alignment, 4 deep cleansing breaths to breathe, yet still can't see. There could be no option of defeat, no time to weep, no catch some Z's and sleep, or dig a trench low and deep. Indecisive battle of the moonchild spirit while singing silently but oh so loud. Glowing a radiance sun dipped in the lunar moon glow, proud yet sweet. But where was she? Ocean waters melodically, they call her like a mother to a lost child. With a most powerful cause, she need not look for no approval or applause. For she stands charismatic, unapologetic, and strong. She Stands by Layy, original artist. Next up, we have a dedication to the memorable Sister Betty Allen by Sunshine. Check it.
They called her Sister Betty Lou Allen. Honey, when she greets you at the church door, honey, she ushers you in with the greatest smile that walks you 1,000 miles. This honorary queen has been to everything from the churches of the coastal Carolinas of Jayville to the seashores of San Francisco, California. Always being an honorary member of her church and the head usher is always what she strived for and accomplished. Honey, from her opening her door and telling the paper boy, make sure I ain't got to step too far out in the street to get my paper, to years later that paper boy turning out to be the bishop. And now she says she got an honorary bishop in her pocket. She was quite proud of that. This woman had lineages on her back, and she was very accomplished in letting you know the fight shall continue. And she wasn't going to let no one show or take away her pride, because she was a prideful woman, and she made sure you knew about it, because she came from a strong black lineage. Chadwick Strong, honey. See, her lineage was built on Camp Lejeune in North Carolina. Her namesake on land. And honey, that's something she fought for, to make sure we had our title, our rights, and our namesake stamped in the history books. See, our grandfather was part of the Monterey soldiers. She was and we're all proud of that. See, the charisma of this woman, and no matter where she went, when her parishioners said, I need you to go by this church, she said, no problem, Pastor. I got you. And she left a charisma everywhere she went, telling stories, telling truth, showing pride, and influencing the youth. That on the day of her passing, the church was lined up with over 20 pastors from all over the United States just to say a word. They flew in, they drove in, because they were not going to miss this day to say their final words to Sister Betty Lou Allen. And in our family, we knew her as Betty Louise Chadwick Allen. From the first time I met her, she had a spark that I will never forget. This is true charisma, that you influence and enchant people wherever you go. Betty Lou, Auntie, I love you. This is my poetry to you, my queen. Ashe.
Yo, y'all. See, this is proof right here that it doesn't necessarily have to be a poem. I even dropped one of my narrative short stories up in Sunshine did a dedication, and that was her way of releasing. It was therapeutic for her, writing it out. So any way, shape, or form you feel like writing out, do that. It could be rap, it could be a song, a haiku, whatever moves you. Somebody, it'll resonate with somebody. Anyway, always write it out with us. We appreciate that. All right. The next artist up is Michelle Hushing Samuel with the poem King of Words, read by me, Layy. Check it. King of Words by Michelle Hushing Samuel, read by Layy, original artist. His charisma clouded my judgment, clean lines forming at the corners of his mouth, as he wooed me with his words draped in admiration and sweet adornment. A charm designed to bend, to break, leaving all in its wake. Disheveled, unraveled, a true king of words. He glides, not skates, moving at his own unhurried rhythm, shaking the ground beneath me. His voice an earthquake, his grace intoxicating. I salivate at his every move. I'm weak in the knees, a peasant at his feet. He wears a calm I've never known, a king still waiting for his queen. King of Words by Michelle Hushing Samuel, read by Layy, original artist. Yo, I hope you've been riding with us and vibing with us. And there's a big reason why I have my apparel also hanging back here. But yeah, this brings us to the closure of our ride on this journey together with the word charisma. If you enjoyed what you heard, give us a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe and be notified and all that good stuff. Give us a thumbs up and you will be blessed. Seriously. Also, the words of the month of July is, and yes, I said words with an S. Drum roll, please. Okay, that was a little whack, but you know I'm gonna keep doing it. The words are transcend, elevate, transmuted, and transition. Use one or use all four in your poem or in your creative outlet. We even had a dancer one a few times come through. You know, she spoke about it and she danced. Well, the best poem will win a Layy Night original apparel at random. You too, if you win, that means you get to be rocking some gear, some apparel like what I got on right now. You know what I'm saying? For real, y'all don't want to miss out on that now. Cause yeah, it's a luxury, baby. I put crystals and stones and cowrie shells and seashells and materials, and I painted by hand myself. So you'll always get an apparel that is unique and customized. For real. Now, you can only do one poem per person. And you just send your video, because yes, it has to be a video with your vocals of your poem to Layy Night Original Artists at yahoo.com. And make sure you hashtag the words for this month. You know, the words. Transcend, transition, elevate, and transmute it. All right? Until then, I'm Layy Night. I'm the host, and I'm your host with the most, babe. And I'll see you next month with Write It Out.
Layy Night, original artist.
With the tribe. One love, y'all. Always.
Write it out with Layy. Write it out with Layy. Layy, write it out with Layy. Write it out with Layy. Layy Night, write it out with Layy. Write it out with Layy. Layy, write it out with Layy. Write it out with Layy.